What a beautiful anchorage this is. The community center at St. Pete's Beach. We are enjoying a spectacular sunrise, and we'll be heading out to Sarasota real soon.
It is an early morning here at the community center. We are just to the northbound side of the Corey Causeway Memorial Bridge, and this was a great anchorage. We really did not budge all night, and you can kind of see this pattern here. It's a really nice smile here. We've already pulled the snubber off, so that's why this is kind of heading that way. We've got the magenta line out there. We're going to be heading out this way and then making a turn to the starboard and going under that bridge, the Corey Causeway Memorial Bridge. Going to head down to Sarasota today, Marina Jack, and spend 2 days there. And we have to cross the Tampa Bay, but I've looked at it. Looks like it should be pretty much flat today, maybe 1-footers. That's about it. So let's go.
Leaving the anchorage, got a bridge right away. The sun, of course, is up, and so are we. We are headed, you know, it's best to stay right underneath the highest point of the bridge because you have extra clearance right in the center. So Sam's inching his way over there to the very middle, so we'll have the most clearance. Looking good. And we're off. That bridge, it looks like, was 19 and I don't know, about 4 inches, and then it's 4 feet taller than that in the very center. So Sam had no problems taking the here's to us under there, although just looking at it, it looks kind of iffy. We just got to the Tampa Bay area, and there was a stretch there that Sam really had to watch. Read some notes on it and knew it was gonna be pretty skinny.
Yeah, it was, it's good we're going through at relatively high tide. High tide was about, it peaked about 2 hours ago and starting to come down, but I wouldn't want to go through that at low tide. It's called the Sunshine Pass there, and there's a note about green 3. And the good thing is that we run our corrected Navionics route here as I go through it and correct it. We have over here, we have the aqua maps, and you can see we're in really deep water here, so we're cutting across here. And then I have the uncorrected Navionics chart right there. So we're in 23 feet of water. We're starting to go across the Tampa Bay, and really flat today.
Beautiful.
Last time we were taking water over the bow as we went through here, and we're just taking it nice and easy today, enjoying the scenery. Estimating getting in right around 11 o'clock to Marina Jack, so we'll have a nice day to spend there and relax and enjoy the town of Sarasota, and looking forward to that.
Yeah, the weird thing is you see all this water around and you think, what's the big deal? But there's only a tiny little area that you can go through to stay safe. Yeah. Make sure your prop doesn't hit the bottom. Very weird.
Yeah, so I highly encourage you to have redundant navigation programs, charts. You know, people always ask about paper charts, and you know, well, so here I've got a set of Garmin charts, electronic here. I got aqua maps there, and I got Navionics here. So which would you rather have? You know, and sometimes they don't agree, but you know, hey, pick 2 out of 3 that agree. That's what we do. And particularly with the aqua maps, you can get the Corps of Engineer updates, and that's just $10 a year. So, you know, it's well worth it. Update from the bridge here. We're at mile 88.5, heading south on the Intracoastal Waterway, the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway. And really, the arrangement I have here is, talked to you a little bit a while ago about, I've got Garmin here, I've got Aquamaps there, and I got Navionics here. And you'll notice how I've arranged them so that I can see all three of them with one glance and kind of compare what's going on. They're all low enough so that I can see out there if there's any boats coming. I see some boats, in fact this boat had a configuration, had a big 12-inch screen here, and I wasn't comfortable with it. So when you set up your boat, make sure that it's not going to cover, you know, your visibility that's out there. And then you have all three running at the same time that you can compare. We're coming up on the Cortez Bridge and read that it is 22 feet, and the way that they get that 22 feet, it says 18 feet at high water, and that's low steel, plus you have 4 feet extra in the center. So 22 feet is what we'll be looking for. And at the most, our boat at the tippy tip top of the VHF antennas is 19 feet. So we'll have plenty of clearance to go through there. And there is a fine if you just say, hey, I want to have the bridge open, and they can prove that you called for an unnecessary bridge opening. They can fine you up to $25,000. So that's a lot of fuel. You don't want to be doing that. But this bridge opens at 15 after the hour and 45 after the hour. So I would imagine if you were close, you know, they're not going to say anything as long as you're timing it to get through. So if I were, you know, if I were at 20, I'd probably ask for an opening for this. But the boards up here, we'll be able to take a look at the boards and see what they say as we get closer to it. So, bridges on the Intracoastal Waterway, thinking about them, high tide, low tide, high steel, and then have an extra, or low steel, have an extra in the middle. So all those things that you'll read about in your notes in Navionics and Active Captain and Waterway Guide.
All right, Sam's moving over to the center because you can see that is supposed to say 18 feet. And then if you go in the center of the bridge, there's an extra 4 feet. So we should not have any difficulty there. This radio antenna that's right here on both sides is the highest point for us, and I heard him say it was 19 feet, so not a problem at all going under that bridge. That is Sarasota up in the distance. It is pretty hard to see right now because the sun's so bright in our eyes. But over on the right-hand side, there is a bridge.
That is the Ringling Bridge, the Ringling Causeway Bridge.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this is a Ringling Brothers area. So we just go under that bridge, hang a left, we will get to Marina Jacks. The last time we docked here, it was Christmas. The wind was blowing so crazy, we had to bow in just to get tied down. We were tied down about 30 minutes and the wind laid down. You know, isn't that just how it goes sometimes? Anyway, really excited to be here in Sarasota, Florida.
We are approaching Marina Jack. We still have to go under this bridge, but what we did was kind of eavesdrop on channel 71, which is our working channel. Got a hold of somebody, and I'm glad we did because they had our reservation messed up. They thought we were coming in tomorrow, and I said it was Saturday and Sunday night. So anyway, we sorted that out, and we've also taken a look at the dock configuration. Even though we've been in here before, it's been 2 years ago. We've taken a look at the dock configuration on Navionics. We also did, and I highly recommend you do this, is Google Earth. Zoom in on Google Earth, see what it looks like. And then I asked my best first mate, my only first mate, and my best mate, is to go to the website, and look what she found. Is exactly what we need, is to be able to see when they say Delta 8. I know Delta 8 is what I asked for, was a Sternian port tie, and so that matches up just great. So we know where we're going, and we familiarized ourselves with the marina. So the next thing is just to get in there and take it slow and get her docked, and then enjoy the rest of the weekend.
I do not think I have ever seen a ferry with palm trees coming out of the top of it. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a lot of fun. There's people on the top. Looks like a guy talking, and people all around. It says La Barge Cruises. Oh yeah, that's the way to travel now. Dolphins on the top. It's pretty busy here today. Going under this bridge. Yeah, so it's a whole community back here. Downtown, there's a lot of boats, jet ski going by, and see Marina Jacks over there with the turquoise 2-story restaurant. You good? Okay. Sam got all the info from the dock master.
Again, highly recommend this marina. It is on the expensive side, at least $3 a foot per night. And sometimes it's a little bit more, like for the upcoming New Year's Eve, it was $4.50 a foot, and you had to stay at least 3 nights to get a reservation. But it is a swanky place, and of course downtown Sarasota is right there. You can walk, and we did, and we went to a couple restaurants. There's a Whole Foods there. You can also walk around the other side of the bay, and they have like a little beach bar out there. So if you're going to Sarasota, Marina Jacks, a necessary stop as far as I'm concerned. See you next time on What Yacht To Do.